from Get Out of Debt podcast night. It's my podcast. It's my brand new podcast for the year 2023. And I had an old one before, but it was not working. I didn't like the name. So I figured, I stay on what I do, what I teach. I teach people how to get out of debt. So I figured let me name my podcast Get Out of Debt Podcast Night. Basically, the podcast is going to be me talking about how money really works. It's going to be a series of me talking about how money really works. It's going to be like videos also, like a learn by doing video of how money works, and also me talking about it, teaching you guys. It's going to be a learn by doing and taking action podcast. Every single episode is going to be about money. One is going to be about credit, anything that has to do with financing, different kind of episodes. This is just introduction of my podcast. Every Monday nights, 8 p.m., starting January 2nd, 2023. Gonna be my first podcast, first introduction of my podcast. The following week is gonna be the first episode, which is gonna be about me getting deeper into what my podcast is gonna be and how I, created it and things like that. And basically, those people that tune in, they're going to have a chance to learn how money really works. They're going to have a chance to learn how credit really works, how financing really works, the ins and outs of financing, the good and the bad, the ugly, how to keep more than money and things like that. So the more you tune into the podcast, the more educated you will get on the concept of financial literacy. And so, again, my podcast is going to be every week, every Monday nights, every week. Every Monday nights, every week, starting January 2nd, 2023. And basically, that's what the podcast is going to be about. And if you miss any episodes, I have a special membership section on my podcast where you could get access to the videos or the podcasts that you missed or the training that you probably missed too. There is a feed, to become a member. For those that become members on my Patreon podcast platform, they could win, some gifts, some free gifts, and also, learn some tips and tricks on how to repay the credit, convert their debts into wealth and things like that. In other words, they're going to learn more advanced things when it comes to financial literacy. So those that become patrons to get out of that podcast, they're going to get more advanced, learn by doing things. Okay? But those who tune in, they're going to get a little something. They're going to learn something too, So the more you tune in into my podcast, the more you're going to learn. But if you want to become a member, there's different fees of different things that you can win. As you're watching the podcast more and more, you're going to get free gifts, on us, on my organization, and my sponsors too. Okay? So it's good to become a member because you can get a free credit repair financial services for the whole entire year. You can also qualify to get a free TV box, that's worth $250. And just by you watching 5 episodes of my podcast, you can qualify to win a TV box that costs $250. Alright? You're also gonna have a chance to get your own Spotify website that costs $500 with, your custom niche, whatever you want on it, 100 plus products that you can sell right online as soon as the website is done. and you're also gonna get a credit repair boost course too. You just have to watch 5 episodes, not miss any of them, and then you become, access my secret membership podcast section where you can learn a lot of stuff when it comes to do about money. Right? You can actually learn how to repay your credit just by watching 5 episodes of my podcast, and it's true. All right, because that's how I designed it. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say. Looking forward to seeing a whole bunch of people in my podcast. Don't forget to register to my podcast, and see you at the other side. This is Carl Zanaya, signing out.